What is going on, my peoples? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well today. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I bring to you a highly requested video that we will be checking out for the first time. Now, this sketch that we will actually be checking out is actually brought to us today by a Canadian show called the Royal Canadian Air Farce. It kind of threw me off. I thought it was a typo in the title, I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to the original video owner, you know what I'm saying? The original link in the description as well, you know how I do. But I was like, Air Farce? I was like, what's it supposed to be force, you know? I thought it was like somebody in the Air Force singing a song related to Canada and all that. That's not what it's about. You know, I had to do a little research before I got up in here, before I start sounding crazy. Today we'll be reacting to I Am Canadian, okay? By the Canadian show Royal Canadian Air Farce. Now, I believe this is like some type of, you know, take, some type of play, some type of remix, should I say, on the original, what was it, Canadian beer commercial that we checked out before. You know, we actually did react to that, so I am familiar, you know, so I'm familiar with what's going on here and, you know, what the theme is going to be like. Let's go ahead and jump into this, man. Everybody, please feel free to follow my Twitch. I'm about to start being consistent with the live stream, and I promise, I really want to, like, be a streamer as well, guys. I'm about to go crazy with the live streams. You know, we gonna do whatever on there, vibe out, react to whatever videos in this world. You see what I'm saying? Play video games, type of stuff. We gonna vibe out. Feel free to check out my Patreon, nothing but exclusive content, such as Canadian shows, TV series, you know, movies, even songs. Feel free to follow the Patreon in the description down below. Here we go. Oh, the quality is on. That's the most they giving me for this. This is like an older video. This is the most they are giving us. So yeah. Let's just bear with it. Thank you so much for your patience, guys. I love
I'm Mike from Canmore. I'm not a lumberjack.
I'm not a lumberjack. It's why you say it like that. Should I put closed captions on? Boy, you guys are really going to be mad at me if I put these closed captions on, right? Should I put the closed captions on for my people that... Or do closed captions come with the video already? Don't like my video, you know? Or do I got to do that manually? Oh, man. Hey, let's go ahead and put the closed captions on so we can really hear what he's saying. You see what I'm saying? Let's run it back from the top.
I'm Mike from Canmore. I'm not a lumberjack or a fur trader or a politician. I don't live in an igloo. I
don't live in an igloo. Yeah, that's what a lot of people think. That's what I thought before I started this journey. I'm thinking about igloos. I didn't know y'all had northern lights and stuff. That really blew my mind away. But, you know, some of the stuff I had in my mind about Canada was just not accurate. And I'm glad I wasn't one of those people that spoke about it to other people. I just, you know, thought about the myths in my head and kept it to myself. And I was like, let me make a channel and let me learn about it. That way, so if I do tell people about it for the first time, they won't really clown me because I'm learning. I got my education.
But it melted the first night I put in a furnace. I live in an igloo. I tried, but it melted the first night I put in a furnace. I don't own a dog sled. Not since it was repossessed. I have a prime minister I can't understand. Not a president I don't want.
Wait, which prime minister was he talking about? When was this video made, man? How long ago was this video made? Because now I want to know, what prime minister was he talking about? He really couldn't understand them. Does he mean by, like, accent, language-wise? Or, like, they just be talking a bunch of nonsense, man? Let me know.
Minister I can't understand. Not a president I don't want to understand. I sew my country's flag on my backpack so when I travel, people won't overcharge me because they'll know my dollar isn't worth a pinch of bean spit.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I believe in shaking hands, not giving the finger. Not unless you're phoned by a telemarketer. I believe everyone should be allowed into our country unless they play the bagpipes. A toque is a hat, but you can all...
What's wrong with the Alright, this video is catching me off guard, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're gonna run it back for the top. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna run it back for the top, and I'm not gonna pause. It's a short video, man. It's just a lot of stuff throwing me off guard. You best believe I'm gonna have a lot of questions by the end of this.
I'm Mike from Canmore. I'm not a lumberjack or a fur trader or a politician. I don't live in an igloo. I tried, but it melted the first night I put in a furnace. I don't own a dog sled, not since it was repossessed. I have a prime minister I can't understand. Not a president I don't want to understand. I sew my country's flag on my backpack, so when I travel, people won't overcharge me, because they'll know my dollar isn't worth a pinch of loon spit. I believe in shaking hands, not giving the finger, not unless you're phoned by a telemarketer. I believe everyone should be allowed into our country, unless they play the bagpipes. A toque is a hat, but you can also use it instead of your underpants for straining your home brew. A Chesterfield is a couch, because it doesn't sound right, a Chesterfield potato. And it's pronounced Z, not Z, unless it's zebra. Canada is the second largest landmass, if you include Sudbury. We're the first nation of hockey. I got 15 concussions playing hockey until the doctor said I couldn't play anymore because my knees were gone.
Oh, man.
And Canada is the best part of North America, if you don't include Sudbury. I am Canadian, but more than that, I'm Mike from Canmore.
I'm Mike from Canmore.
Of 2000.
Nah.
In Ottawa, it was so cold, Human Resources Minister Jane Stewart had to buy a space heater because she ran out of money to burn.
What? What? Jane Stewart had to buy a space heater because she ran out of money to burn? Wait, hold on. Jane Stewart had to buy a space heater because she ran out of money to burn. Bro, what? Oh my gosh, this is throwing. How you buy a space heater but you ran out of money and then to burn? Alright, guys. Oh, wait. It just clicked in my head. She bought a space heater because she ran out of money to burn. Like she was burning money, as if, you know how you throw wood in to start a fire to keep the campfire? You know, you C-A-M-B-F-I-R-E-S, you know? Keep that going. She talking about she burning the money. She not burning wood. She burning money. Now that's that rich bougie. That's not even a real word, but bougie. Classy, you know, extravagant type of stuff. You're burning money. I see, like, you know, rappers and stuff do their name music videos, and I despise them because how dare you? How dare you? You did that. You better not forget where you came from, man. But word up. Yo, when he said, I have a prime minister that I can't understand, not a president that I don't want to understand. I was like, he's sending shots, bro. He's straight up dissing the U.S. right now. Don't think I didn't catch on to that either. You know, I had multiple opportunities to rewind and listen to what he was saying. But he was really saying some catchy stuff in there. Who is this guy? His name is, where's it at? Oh, okay. Mike from Canmore. Is Mike from Canmore, like, does he have a legacy, a career or anything? Should I, like, do some research on him right now? Or, is this like a contestant? It's just a sketch. So is it like a contestant? By the way, is he really speaking to a real audience, or is it just like a TV or cameras, a lights, camera, action he's speaking to? Let me know, because I've always wanted to know, is it sound effects? You know, some people really have audiences, like a small audience, but it's being broadcasted live. Sometimes it's just like, you know, Hollywood, it's just a button. Bro, it's a button. They got like a whole little DJ setup. It's a button. They got you thinking that it's booming. That's why I always used to wonder when I was a kid, like, why they keep laughing at everything? That wasn't really funny. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I should do some research on this guy, man. Y'all might have to let me know. Let me know in the comments how you felt about this fabulous sketch, not song. When I got this recommendation, I thought it was a song, man. Just, you know how he's standing at the microphone and then it just says, I am Canadian. Royal Air Farce. I thought it was, you know, at first my mind, like, I seen force. My eyes seen force. But then I read it again and I was like, farce. But, yeah. First time learning about this spectacular Canadian show, man. Are there any more, you know, sketches I should check out by the Royal Canadian Air Farce? This is like a really good recommendation. For real. Thank you so much, guys, for all the recommendations that you be sending through on a daily basis. Feel free to share your honest thoughts and opinions on this right here. You know, as a Canadian, someone who was born and bred in Canada. Yeah, is this your first time getting introduced to I Am Canadian? Or are you pretty much familiar with this Canadian show? I mean, you guys should be familiar with it. Yeah, you should be familiar with it. Yet again, there's a first time for everything, bro. Because I be having Canadians in here and they be like, that was my first time learning about that, Strac. Thank you. And I'm 67. I'm like, what? We learn something new every day. This is why you got to look forward towards the next day and just be grateful, you know, thankful to see another day. Everyone feel free to follow the Twitch and Patreon in the description down below. What stood out to you the most in this video? What stood out to you the most? What was one of the quotes, one of the little things he said in this video that was like, oh, it made you laugh, or it made you go, or it was like, that's too relatable, or it left you confused, like you sitting there like, huh? You scratching dandruff off your scalp because you like, I don't, what that mean? You know what I'm saying? Feel free to let me know in the comment section. Everyone stay safe. I love y'all, man. Feel free to follow the Patreon. Nothing but exclusive content for y'all. We checking out nothing but Canadian shows, movies, series, songs, all that. All that.